The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field. Going right away is Winston. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
The gate.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got
That's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and wearing all off-season
midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Winston. And this one is incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They're going to look to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. Tunyon's got it on the out route. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston, and he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Kiki QT, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll look to throw here. He's going to go out. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And they were looking to set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kenny Clark able to record his for the season. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball in the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush and make things
very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
On 3rd down, Winston. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. A good pickup there at 22.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
1st down, Winston. Over the middle, complete. It's James. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Jameis again. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Now Winston. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Charles Harris drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. This one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. They'll set up a throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Lions at 4-3, a game over 500. They were losers their last time out, trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home, but sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And some space here. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. 1st down, and they go with Swift again. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions are back within a score. Point after up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Well, trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns a game resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though. He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offensive coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They go play action. Winston. Flushed out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Winston, a handoff. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go.
That's good for the Lions.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Again, he'll drop to throw. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42.
That's good for the Lions.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 9 now. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 15.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series. Because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 102 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He shifts past him. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Lions.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll get this off to Swift. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On second down, Swift. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Back to the running game with Swift. He will push his way down to about the 14. 8 yards to go on second down. Once again, it's Swift. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard. He'll look to throw. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, and it's fourth down. They'll try it now with Swift. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. Here's Swift, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 130 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Winston now to throw on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Romeo Doubs is intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A dime look defensively for the Lions on third. Here's Winston. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the shotgun to give to Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. From the 39, Winston got his man complete over the middle. It's James. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From the red zone now, Winston. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities. And he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. And Jones has it over the middle. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. This from 36 yards out. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points, a response there to that opening touchdown in this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Complete. This is Mitchell. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. First down, Winston. James has got it, complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now at Ford Field. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. 4th down and no hesitation for Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. And that is no good. Oh, he hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and the lead will hold at 13. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
And now they're in the hurry-up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
The Lions on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line.
That's good for the Lions.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be out for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Meanwhile, Winston's throw complete here on target to Tunyon. Here's 2nd and a yard. Up the middle, Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Winston on 3rd and 2. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tonyan. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now a first down carry by Jones. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Jameis to throw it. Completed out left to Dobbs. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So now the Packers turn things over to special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21.
They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he is going to have a Lions first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Back to throw now on first down. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. And he's going to get this down near the 25. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He'll look to throw here. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get two, now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Packers get set to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all three timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Here's Winston. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This